today is unprecedented time in supply chain, and kind of based on your expertise and where you are in your current career and what your roles are today, I'm sure you've experienced some of the pressures of supply chain. And what I'd say is COVID has really accelerated a lot of the trends that were pre-existing, and we are constantly thinking of how to ensure that our quality is maintained with new sourcing. So it's a fun time to be in supply chain, to be honest. Defining risk is really where to start. What are your risks, and how to prioritize them. The creative team, lead times was always a risk. Are we going to be in market for Fashion Week? Are we going to hit this store opening? And so, strategy for lead times is be realistic. When you buy something, there is a cost, and it's what you perceive to be that cost, but it's everything else that comes with it that you're unsure of or unknown, and some of it you might know, but it's looking at everything. So spend optimization, the goal is really financial awareness and stability. Know what you're paying. Are your costs stable? Because in these times, it's important to understand what your costs are. Analyzing the supply market is looking at competitors and alternatives as well to what you're doing. For me, negotiation is really important. It's what I do every day. And preparation is most important. So developing your strategy, preparing, and then finally negotiating. But the strategy is really where to me is where I spend most of my time. And it's understanding what's the outcome I'm trying to achieve. Why am I negotiating? Why am I changing suppliers? I do think you should be as transparent and candid as possible with your vendors, because their success is yours. And I constantly will ask my vendors and ask them what's going on. Like, what are their challenges? What keeps them up at night? If they're a logistics carrier, is it the labor shortage, or is it fuel? Is it fuel surcharges? Is it whatever it might be? Whether you work in supply chain or not, there is some implication of supply or some big outside factors that go into impacting your role.